Hello everyone. I want to try to make a quick video and hopefully make one in a little bit. Um, Although I don't really celebrate holidays and I celebrate life and life of Christ every day. But I'll tell you a little bit how I see these things too. But I will say Merry Christmas to you, but I don't see these as these things the same. Um, and I can probably do a whole video on that but that's not what I'm wanting to speak to you right now. I know that many has not understood what goes on with me and why I haven't come, and because this was never my work. What's happened with me in my life, it was never my work. When I thought I was ready, every time I knew, but because I had those certain fullness of understanding that things that held me back from speaking, but there was always more. And it was more of the process. I don't know what the process is until it's finished. Even when I went back and I went to the store and started showing my heart, and then I, really opening up to those around me. And it took a while for me to realize that it was my heart being healed. That was that love healing. That was casting out that fear. That was that work that had been done in me all these years was now. And that process, wherever I was at, I never understood anything until after the work was done. Like from the beginning, from the feeling, of the truth entering in, I'd be given so much, and it would be certain fullness that I'd see from this portion that I had been given. And then I would understand. But you can only give what your portion is, at that time. And all these things, just to understand. It's so much that stopped me. I haven't been able to catch up. I want to tell you a little bit about my messes, and because I'm going to do my journal. I don't know how I'm going to do it all, but I know I understand uh, my part. And at first, when as you're receiving your perception, it's the spirits, like I said before. There's fullness to the spirit, but those who speak air is because they don't know the blindness. They're still mixing. And I'm not going to get into that now. Someone's calling me downstairs. I just want to put out a word, and I'm going to get ready. I'm going to try to, say some things I need to say. I'm not, this is my work. This is what's going to be done in my life. And so much I couldn't speak on. So many I haven't responded to. So, this is what you prepared within to do what you need to do with that. And I know what a great work's been done within. I even know what's going to be done through through my son Mark. I know he is being prepared. But, and I will speak of all these things. I'm gonna look back at some things that I've said, through the years, things that more or less that I said would happen, and they have all happened. But it's because when you see the work that the Spirit's done in you, when you see the work, then you know how, in part, how it's going to unfold. I know this don't make much sense right now, but if I wanted to go into this to all the people that when they hear my videos, that I regretfully haven't even heard some. I just saw some, I don't have time through what I'm doing now, trying to prepare, because I have the big work. A lot can come through my life, through all that's been given to me in this world, in spirit. I'm going to use these things, and you will understand what I say when. But right now, and I don't have the time to go into my tablet. Every computer is all messed up. I only work from the tablet. That's why I think I missed a lot of the comments, because you can't do as much. And I'm really basically computer illiterate. You know, all these years I have been in Revelation or studying the Greek the last 2 years or making a video quickly before I go to work. I did not have time to learn these things. You know, there's just so much, you know, it wasn't in my time, you know, and those who want to go speak when they only have a little portion, I wasn't going to do that. And now that I have come from throughout my whole life, from the beginning when I said, show me who you are, teach me who you are, teach me and I'll teach my children who you are. From that time I cried out for truth. I wanted nothing but that. Now all these things that was given to me then has been made, shown to me. And this is nothing of myself. This is nothing in my flesh. This is, I am a vessel. I'm not perfect in my flesh. And I will, you know, I will. And I mean, when you've had this work, you know that it will not be in vain. You know, that you would never be, unless I, you know, there was parts I was, you know, which I have so much to share with you, but, you know, and I do want to get together a circle, like my circles. All my whole tablet and everything is totally, I got multiple accounts. I just added some, I tried to add a new SIM card or whatever for storage. And then I called yesterday, Steve got me some more memory on my drive or whatever. But, you know, everything in my life is in disorder right now. On the outside, but the inside of the hearts and the minds of the people in my life, they're being made ready and prepared. And so just bear with me. And, you know, I hope that those who I haven't got to speak with, you know, I know so many voices out there. I know there is more life flowing through the tube here. But, and I want to say this because I want to make a video of this too. So much. I could not say until I understood, until I saw the fullness of what I needed before I speak. And here's why, and I do want to do a video on this, because those who are speaking wrongly, and I know they're probably making money on people, and, you know, and, well, I'll make this make sense later, but just bear with me, please. Where they say good things and right things, but did you go back and correct yourself? Did you go back and tell how you was preaching wrongly? You know, that's the thing. That's like, there's a handful of the brethren. They know what I speak. They know that even themselves have received assurance of certain things. They're, you know, it's, how do you say? Some has taken glory for themselves. Nothing that I have given. I give what I have been given. What I have received. Nothing of myself. And so I just make sure that you give glory where it's due. You know, because some people steal the words and act like they had them. And, you know, and the one thing where you've been preaching for wrong, so, you know, wrong so long. And now you're going to preach these words also? But did you go back and correct yourself? Because that's why, you know, I'm mixed up now, but believe me, this preparation was, my life isn't for me. I have never cared for me. I do now. I do now because I just want to be able to, you know, but I know it's, you know, you don't receive what I've received in vain. And if you have received that abundance, that is, it's not nothing of myself that I, you know, think that I can do or, you know, that I have any faith in myself. It's because I know what's been done in me. And I know why it's been done. You know. So we're going to go over things, you know, many things. And I hope this don't sound too rattled. And, you know, there's some like that I want to, you know, really check up on. Those first ones, Sister Catherine. She was one of the first that we heard confirmation in. But we've all grown now, as we've all opened our mouth, no longer silent. Now we are hearing, when we're receiving that testimony, that confirmation, we each find correction more, it's it's a beautiful, and it is a praiseworthy work that is being done and seen and accomplished and finished, and and I do love you all. Many blessings to you, and Merry Christmas. Bye for now.